head service, everybody. So we have a special, super fun guest that Harley brought with her. Introduce yourself.
You.
Oh,
Yeah,
me?
you.
I'm Mike. I play Horde.
So we decided to. Everyone plays World of Warcraft. I played it for a month, as you guys know. Everyone here plays it. So we decided today we're going to talk all about World of Warcraft. So we're going to spend this first time talking about why you play it, because I know some people who religiously play it, there's people who casually play it, and there's people like me who are like, whatever, I'm okay. I got, console games. So
Calling you out.
I want to start with you, Jeffrey, because you're our token alliance player right now.
Okay. So I forgot the segment that we were talking as World of Warcraft, and I just so happened to wear a blue shirt where it's the most colors represented is the Alliance.
He is the
but
traitor.
The Horde is red, and I'm actually a Horde. That's why my hair is
They
red.
told me you were an alliance player.
I am an Alliance player as well, so I did play a Horde. I did
Blood
play
traitor.
Alliance.
You
I thought you
dirty
were just
mud
cosplaying a
blood.
tree.
Hey, you know what? I actually played on the role-playing server. So I used to play World of Warcraft for like religiously, and I played on the role-playing server. So I had a cross-faction it was on the server Feathermoon. All you Feathermooners, hey! And also, don't forget, I just want to do a shout out real quick to my old guild, Phoenix Blood, Winter Spires. Where it's at? See you, Shark. Anyways, shout out you guys. But no, I used to do a bunch of cross-faction role plays. So I would play Alliance and Horde. Primarily Horde, though, is Power for the Forsaken.
At the same time, or?
Actually, yes, I did at one point have 2 accounts, so I can kind of do maneuver. So if whoever's like, oh, what the fuck are they're saying? I was like, oh, they're saying this, because basically when you talk to the other faction, they don't. It's just gibberish. It's annoying as all heck. Come on, guys, seriously, let's.
It's
just play.
keeping a character. So,
But yeah.
you had
I
fun.
love World of Warcraft. I
Why?
love because of the storyline, the amount of detail that they go in depth with each and every different characters, factions. The lore that follows in these stories are just so brilliantly made, and the vivid artistic creations that are just phenomenal. That's why I love playing World of Warcraft, used to play World of Warcraft. I don't have a computer anymore, so yeah.
Sad day for Jeffy.
It was a very sad day for me, but
Says the person who doesn't
my
have a
bank
laptop.
account definitely enjoys myself right now.
Okay, and then what about you, Harley? Why do you play?
So I started playing World of Warcraft when I got married to my ex-husband. He played religiously. I just got out of high school. All the kids in my school played, so I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. Didn't get into it. More of a console gamer.
Console gaming.
Console for the win.
Yes.
Console for the win. Stopped playing. Cut to, recently last year, Mike and Jill started hanging out, and he played World of Warcraft. So Jill picked World of Warcraft back up, and then she started playing religiously. Like, she's actually at home right now, raiding like a nerd.
Oh, I miss those raids. Especially
Raiding like a nerd.
I should
my
be, but I'm
favorite
here.
raids of all time, though, no matter what anyone says, it was from what was level 1 to level 60, all the old school classic time. AQ is where it's at.
And what about you, Mike?
So I started playing back in Wrath of the Lich King.
Nice.
I picked it up because a buddy of mine started playing, and he was like, "Hey, check this out." And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And then started dating someone and they played. So I was like, "Okay, well, I'll play with her." And I just kind of went on from there. I mean,
So,
the
the rest
story
is
is
history.
just.
Yeah,
The
pretty much.
It's just
cinematics,
amazing.
The storyline.
I love the
yeah.
storyline. Blizzard has just gotten absolutely amazing with their cinematics over the years, and I just can't wait for the next one that they release. Like
You just
every
keep
time.
waiting. Like, I have a friend who's played since day one. Like, he got that statue and everything.
Jesus.
Like, he
Oh.
waits 7 months in line in a queue to get an axe. So, I mean,
Oh
he
my
is, he
God.
literally, when you guys think you live in there, he is in his room every day. Like, he does not go outside. He's like, light his!
But that's Jill.
It burns as precious.
She's getting work to play
it's just
World
like
of
that.
Warcraft.
So, I jumped into Warcraft when I kind of was in this MMO phase with City Heroes. I freaking loved it. I was like, I want to try them all. So I tried them all.
Oh, City of Heroes.
Near and dear. So I played it for a month, and they said, "Oh, we're gonna make a Star Wars one called Old Republic," and I was like, "Done." I stopped playing. I was like, even though it was 3 years later, I stopped playing just for Old Republic, and it was fun, but
Yeah.
I don't know how it's lasted so long, and that's one of the things we're gonna get into later on the show. But I thought I'm more of a StarCraft fan, to be honest with you. I like the aesthetics and the style of StarCraft way more than Warcraft.
I could definitely understand that. I mean,
But having 3 Warcraft fans, I'm gonna ask the loaded question: what did you think of the movie?
I liked the movie. Actually, I started replaying because
I
of the
loved it.
movie.
yeah.
So,
You go first, please.
as far as a movie goes, it was a fantastic movie. But as far as actually following the Warcraft lore,
No, it's not there.
Well, it was
It-
kind of
it
a prequel, wasn't it? Though.
it was supposed to be like back, like original
Yeah.
Horde, Burning
Yeah,
Legion
it was
comes
just
to
called- the
Azeroth
ga-
kind of
the
thing.
game was just called Warcraft.
Craft.
Yes.
And
Not
there,
World
it
of
wasn't
I
even.
played Warcraft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those. It was it was supposed to be primarily demons, not the orcs.
Well, the orcs drank the blood of Manaroth, which was
Oh,
a
that's
demon,
right, that's
and then they were the Fell Horde and came over. And,
Real quick,
yeah.
disclosure for those of you who are of this time zone, or this time area. Just so you know, we're talking.
We're in Central.
We're talking about the 1990s for you kids who at home don't know what we're talking about.
Jeffrey is
When
an
Warcraft-
elder millennial.
I'm an elder millennial.
We are
When
an
Warcraft
elder
was a
millennial.
real-time strategy, like.
Gather around, kids. Let me tell you the story of the landline.
Oh no, I forgot about all of that. I saw Warcraft with a fellow person who he lives in World of Warcraft as well. I had so many bruises about it because, oh my god, you've seen that! Oh my god, you've seen that! Oh my god, you've seen that! I was like,
So we had to go watch it as a group of amp guarders because we had a demo at Evo and Kyle.
dear.
And Jill's ex-husband showed up and he, like the whole movie, he's like, hey, this is what, when it does this, it's from this. And I'm like, shut up and let me watch it.
I do like how they kind of introduced Thrall
Yeah.
and how that came to be and so forth like that. I think that when they were in the Outlands and the thing happened, I don't want to do too much spoils, but when that happened,
It's
I
an
was
old
like, that
movie.
was
It's been out
really,
for 2 years.
I know, but still, I just want to be that.
Jeffrey!
They killed people. They opened the portal, and look what happened. It was
right.
beautiful.
Spaceship!
Spaceship, yeah.
No, Space Goats.
Space
Goats.
Goats. So
No, there's a story about space sheep.
Oh, dude.
there
okay.
is. So
But they're actually Space Goats.
I know, but there's a story about space sheep.
But they're
Overall,
Space
though, I
Goats.
do think the movie was brilliantly made. It was phenomenal and very vivid. To
it
the
was
artistic eye.
very much so.
I liked it.
So we talked a little bit about why you guys play Warcraft and a little bit about the movie, but there's just, I want to know if you guys can explain this to me. Being people who are so passionate about it, what is the draw of Warcraft? Why has it not gone the way of every other MMO out there? Why is it a franchise that just won't die?
It is a continuing storyline. The more they add on, the more the story goes. Where other MMOs, I've noticed, it's just they have a base story and that's it. Once you beat that base story, you've got nothing.
Well, they keep expanding other MMOs as well with more story content. Like Old Republic is still going.
Yeah,
But there's games
WoW's
like-
got a cult following.
Yeah, but
And everything with a cult following, it doesn't matter. It's not going to die.
even if it's crappy,
Well, Blizzard also tends to go over the top with their promotions and everything.
Yeah.
Like for Warlords of Draenor, they had like a giant axe like stuck on the top of a taxi cab in New York. Like I'm talking,
I'm like,
you know,
What?
it was really
10-foot
nice.
axe.
Yeah.
We have to like show something to show that to the viewers. So
Yeah,
Well,
there was a
we'll put it up
10-foot
on our
gore
YouTube
house
video.
stuck in the
yeah,
car.
we will. We'll definitely attach it. That's a whole wow. That's
They really like to
amazing.
go over the top.
And I also, well, I think another aspect of it is like, you know, it's just like the developing storyline. It's always, you think, oh wow, this is really good. This is wait till you see the expansion. It gets better and better. And
I was
also
like, yeah,
the
I-
cosplay that
I
follows.
love cosplay.
Yes.
It's just, oh my gosh, I saw Sylvanas one time. And I'm gay, and I will drop to my knees and marry that woman.
So we
Wow.
actually just got back from A-Kon a couple weeks ago, and the first thing we noticed as we were pulling up, we were looking around going, dude, I don't know what any of these animes are. And then we saw 2 blood elves walk across the street, and we were like, we know what that is.
Not just any blood elves, but like a damn near perfect Kael'thas Sunstrider.
Like, dead on.
straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up, it was gorgeous.
And I think that
And that was before we even made it in.
I think that
So-
I think that also brings in, gosh, like the fandom is just so much. Blizzard has so much to offer.
So
to fans.
Blizzard can keep making up these stories forever and ever.
Yes.
Yeah, and we'd still keep buying it.
Yep.
Do you think maybe it's because of the fantasy, medieval, horde, undead
Yes.
hero setting that
Yes.
maybe they've capitalized on way before anybody else did? Do you think that's a big, huge draw of it? Because let's face it, we all love stuff like that.
I do.
We do.
I mean, we've been to Ren fairs
we
before.
had we've had jokes for months about undead elf porn.
which is probably actually a thing you can.
Oh,
It is.
It absolutely is. Because Sylvanas is a thing.
So
what
there will
is
always be undead elf
Rule
porn.
34 of the
It's,
internet?
Yeah.
If it exists on the internet,
It'll
there's
be porn.
porn of it?
Like,
So.
I made a joke that there's no way in hell we were gonna find Alex Straza fucking a Tauren. We found it.
Well,
Like
you know
literally
what?
the first thing that pulls
Well,
up.
that brings a whole entire new case of bull riding.
Okay.
I can also say about the one thing I think a lot of viewers enjoy is the fans and such enjoy is the cinematics.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
I will watch
Especially
those all day.
with the new releases of Sylvanas and Jaina, and you know there's
The
others.
Warbringers.
There's other Moors that there's other more Evermore or what's it called? What was Proudmoore? Proudmoore. Yeah.
Proudmoore.
And there's gonna be a whole bunch of others that have already been released, but you know but the two highlights of this year was definitely
The release
Sylvanas,
of the Warbringers.
where she is destroying Taldasral, and then we have Jaina, who basically is just like she's listening to the ghost of her father.
She's finally lost it.
And she revives her father's ship, and she's like, that is the badass of the sea. So you got Sylvanas, who probably controls the land, Jaina controls the seas, and I really do hope they bring an epic battle with those two and just clash.
So my question for you then is, because all MMOs have cinematics that are really awesome, why World of Warcraft? Is it because maybe it was one of the first ones? Like, do you think World of Warcraft would be that big
It's
if it came
fantasy.
out later?
Their
fantasy.
cinematics from the very first trailer for World of Warcraft have just been over the top and amazing. Like it opens with a dwarf with a bear and he's hunting something, and I mean it just keeps going and
I mean,
shows all the
celebrities
races.
play World of Warcraft.
Celebrities play all sorts
I
of
Yeah.
remember.
video
I
games,
remember
too.
in the '90s the celebrity World of Warcraft videos.
But
The
think-
commercials,
That-
like
that was-
get the Mr. T,
not the
whatever.
90s.
Well, think of this right now.
2000s.
We're
It was
20.
'99.
We're 2018 right now,
Well
so
after
they
that.
came out in early 1990s. So this
I
game's
saw
over
some-
like what 20? How old? 20-something years old now? 30-something?
This game's not that old. It didn't come out in the early 90s,
War,
did it?
Warcraft came out in the early 90s.
Yeah,
World of
Warcraft.
Warcraft
From
released in
Well, I'm
2004.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
it
From
originally
Warcraft over.
all the way over,
Yeah.
because technically Warcraft is
part of the-
is part of it. The
it's
whole
part
entire
of the
thing.
Chronicles.
Warcraft 2, Warcraft 2 the expansion, Warcraft 3 the
Frozen
expansion,
Throne.
There
and
goes
then
down
it went
his
to
knowledge.
I mean,
the
hell,
World of
we
Warcraft.
found Warcraft 3 at Goodwill the other day.
Yeah.
We found the collector's edition of
So
Warcraft
sad.
3.
Did you get it?
No.
I haven't had a computer for so long, and
What
I'm
am I
about to
gonna
get a
do
new
with it?
computer soon. I'm gonna start playing
Yeah, what are you gonna
World of
do with it?
Warcraft and
computer won't
Warcraft
play
3
it?
again.
But Blizzard actually has it on their website to where you can go and repurchase them and digital download.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
Save yourself
you
some
don't
time
have to
and
worry
Hey,
about,
I play Hearthstone. I have
I play Hearthstone.
My authenticator is with me at all times.
My Hearthstone's on my phone over there.
You want to play?
Yes.
Yeah. Wait.
You
What's your favorite
guys-
class on
I
Hearthstone?
don't have a favorite.
Oh,
I
priest.
just play.
Priest.
So
I just
listen to
play
you
Mary.
guys get so excited and passionate about it. I think most WoW fans are that way, but if they had gone the other route and said, "Oh, let's do World of StarCraft instead," would you think there'd still be this kind of?
No.
Why not?
There's Star Wars and Star Trek.
Start
Not at the time,
StarCraft.
I know, but we're talking about there's why would
Well,
not that go, why would I
so-
not go that? There's other things I could
I'm
play.
waiting to see a StarCraft movie come out.
No.
That actually would be kind of
It would be
kinda neat.
awesome, right?
All right, back to Warcraft.
But if they had decided to use the different franchise, do you think the MMO landscape would be very different? Because everybody keeps coming
It
out
would
with
be really
because of
different.
I
Warcraft.
think it would
It really
definitely take
would.
a huge different appeal on it. I mean, if they did a StarCraft movie instead of a Warcraft movie, the StarCraft franchise would have gone up quite a bit versus
Yeah.
the Warcraft. But at the same time, World of Warcraft would still go up because it's expansion after expansion, and the players want it more and more.
I mean,
The
as
storylines
bad
get
as
so
Warcraft
well
was,
done.
I still want to see a second movie.
I know. I really want to see a second movie.
But we're not getting one.
I know because everyone, whatever. So, what could Blizzard do that would make you say, "I am done with World of Warcraft"?
Killing off Sylvanas.
Killing off Jaina and Sylvanas.
Oh, that was really quick. He's already thinking. What?
I don't know. I haven't reached that point.
If
I can't quite think of one.
You haven't reached that point in your life. You're like, okay,
All
this
right,
is
I'm
my
done.
80th month in a row of sitting here
I-
missing things.
I think if it doesn't matter if you're Alliance or Horde, if Jaina and Sylvanas are Jaina's the one for the Alliance, Sylvanas is the one for the Horde. I could be wrong. Everyone has their own opinion, but at the same time, if they kill off any of those two characters, I mean, people will literally lose their shit over this.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Sylvanas. She's-
My house
Oh.
is a strictly Horde household.
Oh yes.
if Sylvanas goes, my house will stop playing WoW.
You'll have a day of mourning and just
No,
uninstall.
no,
It'll be
yeah,
a day of mourning.
It'll be
It'll
like,
be like 6
There'll be
years.
an altar of the Banshee Queen.
there already is
right
an
there.
altar of the Banshee Queen in my house. She sits on the couch in her
I'm not
elf ears.
surprised.
She sits there in her ears and she sits there
So
and plays.
for you two, it's killing off characters that you love,
Oh yeah.
but they're
That's
gonna
why
have
people
to
stop
at
watching
some
Game of
point in
Thrones.
time.
At some
Yeah.
point,
I
some
mean-
point, the main characters do die off, and Blizzard has done that.
They have. They
And
do
they-
it.
I mean,
Still
you can't
continue.
keep telling vanilla content without taking those shots and being like, okay,
But they
they're
have.
gone.
Sorry.
They already have.
I
that.
know, but what happens when they? I mean, you
I mean,
guys
the
are if they
story will go
characters,
on, but if they kill off the characters, then it's
They have
kind
to
of
put
like
some new ones.
they have
like,
to come up with new ones, and then I have to get to like the characters again, and I'm like, I'm not.
So it's
doing
like
that.
starting all over again.
Yeah.
I had already had to do it with the dragons left. I had to pick a new character after the dragons were
See,
gone.
I stopped playing right after Cataclysm, and yeah, when the right before that, when or everything and the dragons, and I just
I was working at GameStop when Pandaria came out.
Kung Fu Panda Land.
You Kung Fu Panda Land.
That's literally
I was
everything I
literally
thought.
working at GameStop. I remember I had to put up the giant standee, and I was like, oh, this game is going nowhere anymore.
that's
Bye.
why I stopped playing. I just wasn't really into the game anymore. I just thought it was too cute.
So,
Like, I know
as a
people-
disclaimer,
yeah.
the pandas have actually been in predating Kung Fu
Oh,
Panda.
they've all told me that
have.
before.
They
but
have
it's-
back in
But it's
Warcraft.
Once a day.
Yeah,
you
there
know,
was
the
10
random
and-
rare,
yeah.
which was like, oh, okay, that's cute, but like
It's kind of
just-
like, there's been expansions that people absolutely hate. I know people that hate Pandaria, Wrath of the Lich King.
I
you know,
think Wrath of the Lich King. Really
Warlords of
neat.
Draenor killed
Draenor.
a lot of
Oh
people.
my gosh!
Nobody
I've heard.
likes that.
Yay! It's
Say
magic
it.
word with our special
You
guest
did
Mike.
it!
So the last thing I want to ask you guys is because we keep talking about how it's been going on. Where can it go from here? But I want to know where you would take the game from here. So I want to start with Mike. Where would you take World of Warcraft if you were in charge of it right now? What would be the next big story you tell?
You know, I'd kind of like to see more of the Void,
Ooh, that would be really good.
because there's
what
a
would
lot.
you do with them?
Explain more of the old gods, where they came from, why they're here.
Oh, that would be brilliant.
Because the whole thing with the Burning Legion was they were going out destroying planets to destroy the Void.
yeah,
So
a lot of
I don't know how that really works out, because it doesn't really destroy it. It just makes them move.
But it would be nice if they go more in depth
Yeah.
into that storyline.
Absolutely.
I think that would be really brilliantly written. Oh my gosh.
That would be pretty fun. What about you, Harley? Where would you
I was just
take
like, oh.
Warcraft if you had to come up with your own storyline?
I'd kill off Anduin.
That's it?
I'd kill him off.
No big
Bring
epic
back the dragons.
like.
Kill that bloodline off.
Kill Anduin and bring back the dragons.
She's all dragons. I'm good to go. Just give me dragons,
Give me my
y'all.
dragons back.
Oh my gosh.
All right, she was easy. What about you? She was easy. What about you, Jeff? I almost called you
Phrasing.
Harley.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
Yeah, you just got me too.
So, if Blizzard's listening to this, I think this would be a really great storyline. I mean, of course, everyone has really good ones, but what I think would be really neat is if they brought, they basically, they had Sylvanas and Jaina, and of course, I don't play anymore, so I don't know too much what's been going on.
There's a
I just
lot.
kind of watch a little bit here
lot.
and there, but I think it'd be kind of neat if Sylvanas and Jaina go head to head, and it turns out that, Anduin's there with his army, and Sylvanas turns Jaina into, the undead, into a banshee and such like that. And then next thing you know, it gets to a point where Jaina and Anduin's like, no, and whatever, and that happens. And later on, Jaina has actually been there the whole time, and she finally fights back and kills Sylvanas as she's about to kill Anduin.
All right, let's
And
kill
then-
off Jeffrey.
And then Jaina,
thought this out.
becomes the new Banshee Queen.
All right, we're killing off Jeffrey.
So-
We're taking applications to replace Jeffrey.
No, but I'm serious. No, I'm serious though. I think that would be a really, really unique and a very good twist to the storylines that they have normally done. I mean, think about it.
Well,
Jaina-
it would be like a new twist, but it would also kind of be like repeating a cycle, because that's what happened with Arthas and
have you seen
Sylvanas.
Star Wars? Hello, the new episodes.
We're
not going
replacing
into that.
Jeffrey, everybody. Applications will be available on fanboytv.com.
I just think it's a neat. I think that would be kind of a neat.
Who wants to be
storyline.
Jeffrey for a day?
Forth like that.
Um, I would think, since I don't play, and I'm thinking, how would you do something that could be completely bonkers? There has to be some sort of storyline leading up to this like big curse that gets hit, where all the Horde become Alliance and all the Alliance become Horde.
That'd be terrible.
That would be
horrifying.
absolutely horrifying, wouldn't it?
Don't wish that voodoo on me.
And then you have to like figure out how to get back. That would be
Like
awesome.
weird body switching.
Yeah, like a weird
Freaky
wild
Friday?
Freaky Friday. You guys just switch places, have to figure out what the hell is going on
So
here.
we're taking applications for Gavin now.
Oh, that's not possibly
We're
going to
replacing
happen.
these two. Applications will be available in the lobby.
All right, so
It's a small lobby.
It is.
I have a suggestion.
Where the hell did you come from?
he keeps sneaking on.
What?
You guys forgot about the Titans.
No, I think he brought up Titans.
No, the Titans.
No, I brought up Warcraft. No, they already.
We already did the
Pocky,
Titans.
they
the
just
Ti- but
they
the
just did the
Titan-
Titans.
But they haven't shown back.
Lucky, you're not even mic'd.
I know. I'm talking to
But
Jeffrey.
they literally just showed up.
Right. They need.
They all showed up, and they imprisoned Sargeras.
Yes.
And Illidan was like,
All right, we're going to wrap
Yeah.
this up,
This
Pocky,
is-
go.
Go. Okay.
So,
I think all of our storylines all together are really neat, and it'd be kind of interesting to see where they make
if
out.
people want to play with you, where can they find you, Mike?
online.
What server are you on? What's your character name?
I play on Oldham character. I have a ton of characters. Kaput # 1184 is my battle tag.
There you go. Harley,
Find me on fanboytv.com. I'll
to come
send-
play with you.
I know. Found me on fanboytv.com, and then I'll send you my link.
All right.
Jinxer Major, JYNXER, if you want to play Hearthstone. And I'll be back in World of Warcraft and Warcraft 3, hopefully within the next month. And on top of that, you can find me on Xbox at Jinxer Major too.
If he ever decides to show up to play with you, by the way.
Like,
You know what? You and the Pirates, Thieves, and whatever game
Okay.
is ridiculous. I don't
so
want
wait,
to talk about
honest?
it.
is that like as well, or is that like the number 2?
Oh, no, as well.
Okay.
Jinxer Major. Jinxer Major.
Just making sure.
So, thank you, Mike, for coming out and talking about World of Warcraft. It's been fun talking with you guys. Thank you all for watching. We have more coming up, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Stay tuned.
And that's it. We're done for the day.
Sweet.
Should have pushed Jeffrey off when y'all started talking about killing him off.